Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If y'all new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in. Today I will be talking about a 4-year-old that has drowned in Burke County on June the 14th at a residence that does swimming lesson for kids. Um, the family has an attorney, so I guess the family trying to get, I guess the instructor or the woman that was doing the swimming lesson for negligence. He drowned on his second day of taking his swimming lesson class. They didn't determine how many kids that they had, you know, taking swimming lessons during that time. So I'm pretty sure it possibly could have been maybe over 8 or more children. But according to the autopsy, there wasn't no, foul play or anything going on. So he's definitely drowned. But my thing is, I just want to know what was the instructor doing that she couldn't stay focused on watching the children or that child at the moment swimming. Like, what was she doing at that time? Swimming is something that I take very seriously because you are dealing with water. Okay, something that you can't really barely can control. Me personally, I can swim a little, but not that much. Okay, so therefore you're not gonna see me going in those 7 feet of water or more. 5 feet is the most I go. Is the most I go. I'm just being honest. And I remember taking my son's swimming lesson, and the instructor was always paying attention. She didn't take her eyes off no child, and plus I was present. So, but I think the parents. I'm not sure, but allegedly the parents they couldn't stay. I think they just drop the kids off and come back and pick the kids up after the swimming lesson is over. But I'm not sure about that. So, but the family, they very devastated and stuff like that because I would be too. You taking your child to swimming lesson, and next thing you know, you getting a call or you on your way to pick your child up, and your child is at the hospital for whatever the reason it may be. You know, um, and he was just 4 years old. His name was Israel Izzy Scott. I think his nickname was Izzy. I think I'm saying it right. 4 years old. I just want to know what was the person who's supposed to be teaching the swimming lesson. What were you doing? What were you doing? If you can't pay attention to multiple children, then you should focus on at least one child at a time. That's what I would have done. At least 1 to 2 kids at a time. That way I can see both of them. To me, when you're doing swimming lesson, you shouldn't have over, my opinion, over 3 kids in the pool at a time doing swimming lesson. I say the three should be the maximum, one minimum. But his parents said that he had love for being in the water and stuff, so that's why they had signed him up, for to take the swimming class. And unfortunately, the second day is him taking it, he drowned. She stated that some days she's crying, looking at, saying his pictures, his videos, and it's just an emotional roller coaster because your child is gone and you don't know how to take it. She also said that his smile could lit up a room, Any room that he walks into, you know, his smile was just so beautiful that it lit the room up. He was friendly, very sweet, smart. He was also just learning how to, read and write his name. He was a people person. People person, they talk to anybody. They have a conversation with anyone. you know, I'm not a people person. I'm very antisocial. I'm an introvert. So I can really care less about talking to people, but if they talk to me, I'll talk back. So, but he was a people person. He loved beach trips and playing in the water. That was his favorite thing to do. So that's why the parents, took him, swimming lesson. They stated that he drowned like 10 minutes before his lesson was over. 10 minutes. And the instructor, she have the kids to swim, the length of the pool. So, and the last time the instructor reported working with Izzy was just before the kids swam, the length of the pool. And he will always be picking up the rings at the bottom of the pool. So it was her habit to wait in the deep end of the pool and let all the swimmers pass her, and she will be the last one to get out. Okay. But the family was told that when other families came in, that the instructor was speaking with them when someone noticed Izzy was still in the pool and that he was underwater in the deep end. So this was like approximately 10 minutes gap between when she last saw him. So 10 minutes gap was the last time the instructor saw him. 10 minutes. So y'all know if he was in the pool 10 minutes drowning, that was it for him anyway. Because drowning, you have to get them out. I think like within like maybe like 2 minutes. So if he was underwater within 10 minutes, he was already gone. So what was the instructor doing between that time? Even though they did state that she was talking to another family as family was coming in, I feel like the families that was coming in, they should wait it. They should wait it like on the outside until everybody is out of the pool. The instructor should never been out that pool until everything was out of the pool. That's how I feel about it. All the kids, all the toys, everything should be out of that pool before any families comes in. That way you get to sanitize the toys and stuff like that. Wipe certain things down before anybody entered the pool. So this wasn't, negligency because the instructor didn't do her part. This is just my opinion, y'all. If I was a swimming lesson instructor, I'm gonna make sure everything is out of the pool. All the toys out. I'm looking in the water before anyone else get in the pool. She failed this child. She failed this child. And this, like I said, this is my opinion. She failed the child. She wasn't paying attention to the children. And the thing is, the incident, it happened at a private residence that was not the instructor's home. Listen to what I just stated. The incident happened at a private residence that was not the instructor's home. But she was a licensed professional. That was told to the family. First of all, my child's not going to be having no swimming lesson at a private residence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My child will be going to a facility. Mm-hmm. someone with certification. Okay, that's just my opinion, and I'm not leaving my child either. I'm gonna sit there and wait and watch. Cause like I said, when I took my son to a swimming lesson, it was at a facility, and we can watch. You didn't have to leave. I mean, you could leave, but why leave? I feel like a parent should never leave their child. That's just my opinion. Don't ever leave your children. I mean, if they was at a facility, I mean, you could, because they're more professional, their certification and all that type of stuff. But when you at a private resident, yeah, it's like you taking a chance. Even though she was a licensed professional that was told to the family allegedly. I don't know how true that is, but maybe the lawyer, saying their lawyer will get into that. So all I'm saying is, people, if you're gonna take your child swimming, take them to a facility, someone whose certifications check their records and stuff like that. Make sure they are. You know what I'm saying? But more likely, if you go to a facility, they are anyway. But if you want to take your child to a residence, you taking a chance. You really are. And my heart goes out to this family, because no one should have to lose their child during a swimming lesson. Swimming lesson. He wasn't at a beach. He wasn't in an ocean. He wasn't at, he was taking swimming lessons. And I feel like if you can't watch all the kids and pay attention to what's going on in your surrounding when you have other families coming in, then you shouldn't be doing this type of work. Before any family come in, everything should be out of the pool. Even the toys. The toys need to be clean. Need to be sanitized. Make sure all the kids is out. Go underwater, make sure there's no one there. But everybody doesn't think that way, because people think that they can multitask. When you are watching a whole lot of kids, you have to be very, very careful. Like, your vision has to be eagle sharp. But my condolences goes out to this family that lost their 4-year-old son that they would never see again. And I will leave the link down in the description box if I don't forget. If you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe and like on your way in. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with your girl, your sis, your friend. Thank you. And y'all be blessed. Be safe. Love on your loved ones.